Hello everyone, the 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, looks like we're on to go question the Bellboy. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the Bellboy. Why? She just said, hey, if you want to verify that I was there, contact the Bellboy. So, let's do that. She is willing to defer to him as a witness. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Okay. But that's got nothing, that wouldn't fly in any court of law. However, if you can agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April's May alibi is not called into question after you examine the Bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer and thus she is innocent. That's not how a court works. And thereby you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That's not how court works. I just have to prove that there is a reasonable enough doubt that Miss Maya Fey did not kill her own sister. That is my condition. What? Judge? Help? Better find something suspicious in that Bellboy's testimony. Seriously? Judge, dude, this is your courtroom. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand, and you're just gonna let this happen? You're an awful judge. Alright. I believe we're ready for the witnesses to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. You brought tea and crumpets to the frickin' trial? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Can he put down the tea? Very good, sir. Alright. So what's your order? I am the Hellboy. I'm the Hellboy. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. It's been in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee and I brought it to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Okay. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. I can prove that Miss May was involved in the murder now. Maya will be finished. Oh, if I can't. So why do you think it was 8? Okay. Let's press here. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? I brought it to her precisely at the requested time. The fact that they said that twice. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, Bellboy. I'd like it like iced coffee at exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. So why would you be so particular about the time? What do I have as evidence? Record. Larry Butts. No. What if I press on this one? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. I have to find something to use in his testimony one more time, press until he spills the beans. The head bellboy. 8 in the evening. Very determined that it was in fact her that made the call. She wanted it at 9. Can't imagine why she'd want it at 9. Press a little bit here. You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. That's a mannerism. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought the room service, sir. She, the guest, favored me with an embrasure. Like a drink or her bra, sir? Embrasier. Is that French for an embrace? I don't think that is. Ah, it's French for a kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. That was pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? No, we gotta have something. Finally, you understand. My leg twitched, then my butt twitched. Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may now leave the stand. I cannot let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Oh, yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. The charade has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I guess the room service? I'm saving it. Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir. Exactly 9 p.m. I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? It does seem a bit expensive. Yes, sir. Well, iced coffee for two, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Huh? Oh, and we do. Yeah. What did he say? What did you just say? Huh? Oh, rather quite... Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Was it? I mean, granted, I am past my one question quota, but I do think that this is a really good one. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing that you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was, good barster there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... What? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, I think we need Edgeworth on the stand now. You fool. Look, Your Honor, I think that this is creating a mockery of your court. I've done it. I've won. I don't think so. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was... I don't think it was the bellboy. I think it was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Oh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. I don't think they are. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The court is adjourned. Okay, so not guilty? September 7th, 2:24 p.m., District Court Lobby, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really? Well, she seems happy.
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just, doing my job,
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his with those...
Oh, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. I thought she said his lips wide, and I was like, who cares about that?
It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. Well, what happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Well, I guess. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Too bad, because it keeps making me on.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
What is that stand over there that's next to that couch? Why does that couch... I mean, it looks kind of the right size. It just... Everything looks weird. Okay. Ugh. I asked for a full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. That the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. So... Are we just at a regular... Like, we're still in the same episode, right? Or did we move on to a new... No, okay, we're still in the same episode. Okay. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No. Not really. There's just something I wanted to ask you.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please. You're scaring the security guard. That dude doesn't look phased at all.
So, what is it that you wish to ask me then?
Thank God we have another man here who's like a buffer. Well, for starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright. I should examine all the things. Smile for the camera. Well, that didn't change. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. He's a real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't see a lot of women like Miss May in here. So the man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. So, why did you place a wiretap on Miss Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Well, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom. Is he more offended about being called a bottom? That brings a lot of questions to me. Anyway, I can tell she doesn't have a thing against lawyers. Oh, I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just me? Can I give her that?
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Okay, well, I tried. Alright, well... The painting's gone. Alright, I'll I guess look into this more next time. Because that's all the time I got for this episode. So take care, everybody.